Hey,
Oh
I
yeah,
got.
me too.
I
Look at these group
got.
of unprofessional ass bastards.
This is my people's.
Welcome to the free Friday GMI Weekly Syncopator, where I won't go there.
I've been trying to clean up my smoking habit itself. So it's been about 7 days. I'm getting to that point where you're starting to feel really lethargic every day.
Are you
Oh
like
man.
smoking a ton to make sure you're getting enough? Like you just over smoking now?
For years, oversmoked for years, and now I'm trying to dwindle down on that supply. I'm trying to just improve my health overall, and so if I could kill the smoking habit, that'd be ideal.
Dr. CB, he smoked weed every single day, man, till they got him and fucking he died of pneumonia when he was in his 80s. But that guy smoked weed.
I'll take 80. I'll be happy with 80.
Right?
Yep. Hey, Gotchi verse at 80 getting high, bro. Like just like Tommy Chong.
Yo, my great grandmother lived to be, I think she was 90 something when she passed. And that woman drank Miller High Life till the day she died. So, you know what? Like, there's something to be said for sticking with it. There's a preservative element to that.
It's definitely a trend, man. I'll say that
Sometimes
much.
I up more. I've been putting diamonds. That's what you need to do. You need to add diamonds to your joints so you don't have to smoke so many.
There you go.
Yeah, I've been trying to smoke. I mean, I've smoked just as much, but I've been like slowing down a little in the sense that like there's a point where I'm high. That's it. I'm not getting any higher, but I continue to smoke. So now I'm becoming aware of that.
That's where the diamonds come in. You just do about a point two five of diamonds, mix it in with your weed. Got a diamond joint, like doing an edible.
Mind blown.
Fucking now I like smoking diamonds, so now I need to level up on that. Like
Look, I started making butter and I was like, I'm gonna cut down on my smoking, start doing more edibles, go that route. Man, edibles just make me eat and still want to smoke. Like
Yeah, I still smoke. I smoke more when I do edibles. To be honest.
right?
This is my commitment to smoking. This is what I've been doing, just buying the whole fucking box instead of going back every like 2 days to get another five of them.
Bro. No lie, I get the 24
All
pack of
sides.
raw rolling papers.
yeah, I got the
I literally buy my rolling papers in bulk.
I got the box of the diamonds, so I got a whole thing of diamond blunts at home too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Very
Um,
cool.
Is
We're getting
anybody
ready
gonna be
for the
sharing a
artist
screen-
summit, clearly.
is someone going to be sharing a screen with the GMI information for the call like they do every week?
Yeah, this is going to be a different kind of call here. If anything, I think Hefe can pull up the art planning summit doc and screen share that, and that'd be relevant.
Somebody do it. Somebody
Sure.
do that and make this art. Make this
You're thinking the right thoughts here for everything art all the way down, right?
absolutely. This is art right here. We're creating art.
Hell yeah,
Because
man.
everything. Art is expression. Art is what we're talking about. You know what I mean? Art is my joint. No Futures Blunt is artwork.
It's
Hell
burnable
yeah.
artwork.
Yo, that's no lie. When you know how to roll, like I've been rolling for years. I roll like people comment when they smoke with me for the first time. They're like, "Damn, you roll a nice joint."
There's a science to it, man. There's a science to it.
Yeah, and it does evolve. Like I have a friend who's been he's younger than me, but he's been smoking way longer. I started when I was 21. He started when he was like 8, and that man can roll a fucking blunt. And I'm good now, but he's really good. It's like a cigar every time.
Yeah, I'm pretty good too. I can roll a damn good blunt or a joint.
Very cool.
Skills, artistic
What's new?
Can you guys
skills.
see my? Can you guys see my screen? All right,
Yep.
like the text and everything. Yeah, this is the artist summit planning doc. If you guys need access to it, I'm sure you all have access to it, but I can. I'll drop the link in GMI calls.
Everyone has access to view.
Yeah. Yeah, so tomorrow's gonna be a big day, guys. The big art summit, inaugural art summit. We'll kick off right after the hangout. And maybe we'll give a little 5-minute segue near the end of the hangout for people to start making their way over to the Aavegotchi or the GMI amphitheater. And so I think they're also going to be doing a portal thing where you can actually go to the GMI parcels from like the launchpad
Nice.
page. And so that's going to be cool because we're just going to be able to do that same gathering we had for the guild summit and have a whole bunch of peeps just hanging out on our parcel. And so we'll see what the forecast looks like for that, a Chemica forecast.
Hell yeah, man.
But yeah, well, people hanging out there, and then
Yo, I just want to point out, like, boosting the server did it, man. We look good this Friday. Like, I'm looking at the quality of our streams right now with all of us sharing cameras and everything. We're looking good, so we're gonna be in good shape
Yeah.
for tomorrow. There's gonna be high fidelity music.
ooh,
Mm.
I can hear everyone's audio is coming in real nice. So
It's
Yeah.
increased the load a little bit. Still hanging in there? That's good then. That's good to know.
Whoa,
guys-
yeah, video quality very improved.
Auction. You guys are using the GBM or whatever?
No, we're gonna do a ticketing system in the Discord.
Okay.
We are the GBM.
You guys are the
Yeah.
GBM.
oh yeah, and so can we, how much work is it to just get all these things on a landing page or a central place where people can reference this stuff?
Not a lot of work. I just need the images, titles, and then we'll assign it a lot number.
Do you want to just do it on the Notion is what you're thinking there, Z?
Yeah, I don't have access to the IPFS page, and I don't know how to work that yet, so
That's okay.
it's probably not a good time.
Yeah, wait, that
No
would be
cheese.
great. Can you do that tonight? Like before tomorrow, I
that tonight.
guess? Yeah,
Yeah.
because then if I can use that for the stream, that would be like super sweet
Yeah.
instead of me trying to like frame everything at the last minute or whatever from
Yeah.
a folder.
I can do that page. I just need those assets.
That's actually exactly what Gerlene and I are doing for Zimtimo. Like, I just did my framing with her, and like we're gonna basically show our website while we talk.
Nice.
Okay,
Okay.
so let's just go ahead. Go ahead.
Just real quick, Alexi, turn your volume up on your microphone because it is considerably lower than everybody else's. Just
Yeah,
for the
much
streams
quieter.
purposes.
Thank you for that information. It's a new mic. I'm still like figuring it out, so I need that info.
It
Come
sounds
to clear.
crystal clear.
sounds
It
velvet
sounds clear.
smooth. Yeah,
Sounds great.
just quiet.
Yeah,
how
he
you
got
wanna
he got the same mic I got. We on the level now.
Can you guys hear me pretty good?
Good boy.
Yeah, you
Hell
sound
yeah, I
good.
love the plug.
Yeah, I'm on the phone. Can everybody hear me pretty good?
Yeah, surprisingly well. That's good phone.
Very good.
Okay, so I have
yeah.
a pretty good aggregation of the auction assets already. So let's kind of just talk through it real quick and see what might be missing, and then I'll patch in with Z-Fi and we'll get this all thrown up in the Notion. So we've seen Bin Laden's piece, right? I think it's in the group chat, isn't it?
I have a picture of that if you want.
DM it to me. Just yeah. So here's things
I
I
have
need.
that.
So I've got Apron's piece. I'll have Bin Laden's piece. I've got Rigo's stuff. Gravy's stuff. Who's got that?
Gravy stuff.
Not
Mhm.
yet. I reached out to him. He was planning a couple of different potential options. Sounds
Okay.
like the ones that are for sure will be on Lens, so we'll just get the link from him and then, like whenever he has the link.
Okay, so I think that we're going to have like two separate things then, maybe, which is like the link referral assets and then the straight auction assets. Okay, so the Rigo auction stuff we got, Roxiano's auction stuff we got, Lev's auction stuff we've got, Doopy's auction stuff we've got. Someone else is sending me some stuff
It's in the
right
thread.
now.
It's in the thread there. I just uploaded that.
So,
Okay,
The Sound of the
perfect.
Ghost thread.
how do
What is that you just dropped, Hefe?
What's that?
What did you just drop in the chat there?
That's Bin Laden's piece.
Very cool.
Yeah.
so
We're
do I-
thinking since it's a godlike Bushido Gotchi, it should be 5 of 5. So there'll be 5 available.
Oh look, I didn't even see the Bushido Gotchi because it's like right behind my camera. I just saw the ruffle on the hill.
Yeah, but you can see the Bushido Gotchi floating up
yeah,
to
I
it
see
there.
him now. Yeah, that's cool.
The first encounter. We got smoke screens. Roxiano joining us. Welcome, friends. We're We're just going over the itinerary for the artist summit tomorrow.
So that's the assets that I'm aware of that I need. So I think I have most of it. So we'll be able to get most of it prepped, and then we got one or two that might show up a little bit late. We can get them thrown in there
I
last
can
minute.
work on the fly. That's not a problem. I just, as long as I'm 90%, 80%,
Yeah.
anything more than 42.069%, and I'm good to go.
Perfect. Yeah.
How do you bid on the artwork?
Oh, that's a good point. We should definitely have. I can either do a little. I can include it as part of my intro, or when I mention the auction page, I should definitely explain how that's going to work. Because, from my understanding, there's a few different arrangements, right?
We probably need
So-
to have some copy paste things that we can keep dropping throughout the day to
Yeah.
just keep people alerted while things are going on.
There's a real nice write up on the artist invitation. That invitation we were sending out to people has a block of text that really explains it well. So we could just copy paste the categories of art submissions.
For sure, but one big piece of this, right, is category 3 is the stuff that we're minting that's available for blind or silent auction. But right now, we still don't have the panel built for people to submit tickets for those pieces. So that's something I got to still do. Truth be told, this fiat fiasco that I've been having, that's just drained so much more extra brain power than I meant to allocate.
So I'll ask you this: do we want to simplify for tomorrow and say, we will be showcasing the submissions we have, and there'll be either a blind thing or a silent auction, but we won't be taking what I guess what you're saying is new works, right? New pieces.
What kind of do you use?
Two things there, one at a time, I think. Heffy, what were you saying then?
I'm talking about option number 3 there in art submissions. Is that something we want to still do then, or
That's what we're doing right now. So that's what we're doing right now. We're collecting the auction pieces right now, and then once the summit gets rolling, that's, for me, as far as I'm concerned, that's closed door for new submissions. And honestly, I'm
Okay.
open to it. It's flexible. It's actually not that difficult.
Okay.
The big change for me, and I'm doing it right now, and it's not a big deal. We'll have it ready. So if you participated in Roxiano's auction that we had in server, you came into the GMI server, you opened one of them tickets, right? And then you submitted your bid in that ticket. It's a support ticket mod or bot for Discord, but we can use it for blind ticket submissions for pricings. So what we need to do, and this is where ZFi is going to come in and help us, is if we get this auction asset page built in the Notion, we need asset titling assignments. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and people to all know on one key legend which is what. So that way they can come to the GMI Discord server, open the ticket, and say, I want to put 50 die against piece number 3.
Okay.
I think those pieces need to be on one page so it's clear, and then everything else can be on another page.
Exactly. Yeah, we're going to have to separate the referrals, amplifications, and externally linked stuff that's on OpenSea and or Lens, and then we're going to need specifically the things that GMI smart contract's going to mint and people are going to be bidding on.
You guys gonna have floor prices or where they got to be met or whatever?
Yeah, so some of it's the artists themselves are being asked for any kind of secret reserves if they'd like, and so some pieces do have reserves, some don't. All of them will just open at one ghost, and if the reserve's been met, we'll kind of let people know that has. It's probably going to be on the Notion. We'll just kind of eBay style, right? Big red letters, reserve not met, and then big green letters, reserve met, and you'll know it'll the shelf that day.
So it sounds like we want to be engaging with this art auction throughout the summit. We can keep bringing it up, engaging with it, giving people details on it throughout the summit.
And that's why I was saying a copy paste text thing is the best way. That way we don't have to always be talking about it, but you can always be dropping that. You every 20 minutes you can drop that just to remind people.
I think that's a great idea.
Do you guys do a Twitter space too for your GMI?
It's going to be running a simultaneous Twitch or YouTube. So this is also what I was thinking. We need to aggregate the live stream to one stream. That way we have 2 chats. We have the Discord chat and we've got the live stream chat. And there's only 2 chats to monitor. We don't want to be streaming to 10 places. We can upload to other places later. So whatever the best solution is for that. I mean, for me, the easiest thing, you know, because like it's not that hard to change stream keys out or whatever, but the easiest thing for me would probably be to just, because I'm doing the community call before this, would be to literally in the community call and then turn off either my Twitch or my YouTube and only send it to one. I'm going to also record on my computer to like get a native recording. And then I can take that native recording. If it needs to be edited, I'll do a quick turnaround on this one, much quicker than the guild because I don't have other work stacked against me. And then, so if I need to edit, I'll do a quick turnaround on that and put it up on GMI. How's that sound?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
I'm letting y'all mostly talk. I'm actually working the panel and stuff right now and getting a
Okay,
channel in
cool,
place
cool.
so that way you
Okay,
guys
cool.
can look at it. So y'all do your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we'll keep moving through. So yeah, that all does sound good to me. So you know, I will introduce the silent and blind auctions, you know, generally, but I will talk about what the silent auction means, what the blind auction means, what that third option is. And
One thing on that is I haven't had any opinion from any of the auction artists on blind versus silent one way or another, and so I've been arbitrarily just kind of assigning one to the other. Do we want to just simplify it, make this whole entire thing just blind auction style?
I think the whole thing, in my opinion, from the start, I thought the whole thing just being blind auction makes sense to me.
Let's
I don't
just
know.
well, yeah. What do you think? What do you think? Any opinions?
But
I
also, the
guess-
silent auction could be good for engagement. So I don't know.
The silent is probably better for engagement because it's the FOMO factor. The blind auction doesn't work I guess, in this party setting.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it is.
Like-
The other thing to consider with the blind auction is you got to know that there's some people that already know about the pieces and have their eye on it and are already willing to put in some sort of a fat bid.
Yeah,
You know-
that's why the artist should really have chosen what it's going to be because each piece needs to be thought about. Like if it's a 101, a blind auction is a great idea because like everybody's competing for the same thing. But if you've got like, you know, multiple in a collection or like say with like Rigo's,
Yeah.
he's got 5 of them and it's like, how do you, I mean, a blind auction could still be interesting, but what if everyone lowballs? I guess, like you said, we will know if reserve is not met, so you can't lowball that hard. So you're right. If the artist is setting their reserve price, there's no danger here.
You could let them. You could let the artist choose whether it was blind or open.
Well, yeah, but they haven't gotten back to us. That's how we got to this
Artists,
conversation.
yeah. It turns out artists
We're
are not like
circling
her
back to
fucking
the- yeah.
kids.
Hey, look, I was like, hey, everybody
This is
get
the
me
one
your
bad part
files
about-
by Thursday. And here it is. I'm still like, yeah,
Oh,
they're
man.
coming. They're coming.
But you know what? It always works out. It just
I was straight up talking to an artist earlier today, and he's like, "Okay, let me work through some of these, and I'll kind of decide some packets and maybe get them sent to you like tomorrow night." I was like, "That won't work, man. I need them by the morning." And he's like, "Why?" And I was like,
It'll be
"The auction's
over by tomorrow."
And he said, "Oh shit, the summit's tomorrow."
Okay, well, that's okay.
Oh, no.
I mean, we're
I
on a
appreciate
trend
the
with these.
coordination.
Yeah, we're on a trend with these things. I mean, you know, the next guild
It's going to
summit,
be fun.
a lot of the guilds are already going to know, so it's just going to spread from there. And same thing with the artist summit too. It's, you know, it's going to grow. The first one's like, if you can do good on the first one, and just make sure people walk away like feeling good about it, you can have more art summits, and they're just going to get better. So that's the way I look at it.
And
This
I
is
already
gonna
feel
be
I already
fun.
feel like we're already so much more put together for this event specifically than the guild summit, and so this is
Yes.
already looking like this is going to be better, and we'll learn from that and improve here. So yeah, I'm not
It's also-
concerned about anything, but it's just crunch time, huh?
You also have the wins behind your sales with the fact that they just announced the fake gotchis. Like that's like, oh, remember, art is super important in the gotchi verse. So it's like phew, perfect timing.
Exactly. We just have to not ruin it. That's all.
I mean, with the keynote speakers we got, you know, this is the golden stamp of approval. We're like doing it.
Oh yeah, I mean Jesse said it himself that this is one of his most anticipated events of the year. Is this art summit? So that should say something.
That says a lot.
Well, we're not going to disappoint.
And I mean, speaking of that, you know, shortly
Was that-
after. shortly after I do my intro, we're gonna be going into Jesse's keynote. So he's gonna kick off with keynote speech. It's probably gonna tie in with all the alpha that was dropped just yesterday, and
It's
so
that,
he's gonna fill in some details, fill in some blanks.
that sounded like smoke screens. Yeah, smoke screens is here. Smoke screens, where's your stuff, man? Take
You
care.
know, you were talking about these artists that are talking about submitting until after the event. I completely feel them, man. I completely understand where they're coming from. It's hard to put stuff together, but I'm
Yo,
almost there.
I'm
almost
not
there.
even gonna
No worries.
lie. I have not even picked out my music. I've worked more with Gerline and trying to get her straight than myself. I'm like, yeah.
I'm stoked. I've decided. I put a piece together for the summit, and I was wondering on delivery. I think I want to include it as part of the silent auctions and just do like a limited, make it like 5 pieces or something.
Do it. We got a lot of that going on.
Maybe even just make it one.
Yeah, I got pages and pages of material that I've been working on, and I kind of run that through Michaelum a little bit, and I think he liked some of the stuff he heard. So I'll do my best to come up with something good before.
Yeah.
We don't need the world, man. You just give me one piece, just be a part of it.
Okay.
I feel
Done.
like this is a historic event, with the fake gotchis kicking off, them mentioning the old works are going to get grandfathered in as like a series 0. So it's going to be cool, man. I think I want to get my stamp in there, I want to get one of my pieces in there. And, maybe I'll have my fake gotchi card set.
Hey, you
collection.
deserve it, man. All the work you've done to get these GMI NFTs made, like, you deserve it.
Back to the
Thanks,
blind
bro.
auction real quick. Just one thing. How is somebody gonna know if their bid's not the winning bid?
Well, that's why I was
Yeah,
asking
and-
early
well-
on if we're going to be able to prove it from Discord side, because
Well, I'm talking about while it's happening, right? Because
you
say
can't.
you put a 50
That's the point
in,
of a
Oh,
blind.
with the blind auction, you can't. That's the whole
That's the
idea. Is you
point.
don't know.
fuck
only-
the blind auction. No, it's
That's
not
why I
gonna
was
work.
saying it doesn't give
You
a
don't
FOMO.
know. You don't know till the whole thing's over, and then you just grab the 5 highest numbers, and that's who wins the
Ain't
piece.
A
gonna-
blind
ain't gonna
auction,
work.
a blind auction probably works best when there's only one piece of art, like
Yeah,
literally only
I
one.
agree.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
agree.
let's turn the whole thing into silent, just identical to how we ran Roxiano's, and then that way on the Notion page we can update A, that the reserve has been met, and B, what is the current high winning bid.
Yes, let's go with that. Yeah, much
I
better.
like that.
And
I
then
like that.
we'll have OpenSea links for other people, and we'll have Lynn's links for some other people.
And
those will
yeah,
be
thanks for
buys.
coordinating that. That's awesome.
Yeah. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
I'm totes fine with the silent auction. I'm willing to try the blind auction, but silent auction is fine with me too.
Are you doing one of ones, Roxiano? You got some one of one pieces you're putting up?
Yeah, they're just the 2 1-of-1s.
The ones you showed me, yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so
Hey,
should we go ahead?
What is the fundamental effect when I change the bit rate for this particular voice channel? Is that better?
It
or
sounds
worse?
like you're going faster and cutting out. What the hell's going on there?
Yeah.
Like, you specifically, you might only be affecting you. I seem to be fine, but you were like
Yeah, I'm good.
roboting and speeding up and weird shit. Makes me wonder if Nyan Kong's problem is his own. How he always have Discord issues.
I think
Yeah,
it really
you-
is his setup.
He's on the helium setup with Discord, man.
It's worse than helium, man.
I've never
internet
heard his
that
real
arrives to my
voice.
house on a dish.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to hear from him tomorrow because we got like a pretty decent segment with him. So
Also, he's going to be at a different server, so it might not be the same thing. We'll see.
yeah, it might be
We
alright.
might hear
so we
Nyan
got-
Kong like we've never heard him before.
So yeah, I'm just gonna keep cutting through this through our little schedule here. We got T-Bird in the house also. Welcome.
Welcome.
We got Jesse who's gonna be doing his keynote speech, filling in the blanks with some of the alpha that was dropped the other day. and that should be good. He purposely told me he left out some details because he wants to reveal at the art summit. So there should definitely be some guaranteed alpha there.
Oh shit.
So make sure to call that out during the hangout so people stick around.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's definitely a highlight. Make sure we let people know that Golden Cross will be dropping some alpha. So at least it'll be a good way to get people over into our server, at least for that first hour, for that first bit. And then, we'll see how many stick around. But last time, there was a great turnout. So, yeah, shortly after that, I guess we're doing a break and then intro into the gallery of purchasables. So that's basically what we just talked about right now, right? Referencing the webpage. I can go into detail about the silent auction, and we can present some of the artwork there. Shout out to Portal Mages. Do we want to celebrate or commemorate that in any way? Just a shout out is fine. That was I did not know about this, and I don't know how well this is going to be received, but apparently they had a 1-year anniversary, according to one of the members there, and I don't really know how to handle that. So I think a shout out should be enough, but
Has anybody in this room been contacted by the Portal Mages organization to figure out any kind of anything? So then there we are. So
There we
we'll
go.
do them a favor.
Man, you are like roboting bad. I don't know what you've done to yourself. Look at you
He's
playing with the settings, and
you're
now you're all
stuck.
screwed up.
yeah,
I'm
he's
agreeing
just
with the screen
frozen
with
on my he's frozen on my screen now.
Yep.
Favor,
He's-
give them the shout out.
Oh, you're all over the place, man.
Bro, you
Portal
are like
Mages,
roboting. You were
it's-
gone for like 30 seconds there. Oh.
Yeah, keep
I
going.
just y'all keep trying.
I think he said let's keep
Oh,
trucking.
man.
Leave him be
All
the
right.
best.
All right, man. So yeah, we'll
I
do
don't
that.
have
While
I
that
don't have
break.
anything else. I don't have anything else to give me more bandwidth. I can't cancel anything else. It's just Discord.
We can hear you now.
You can hear me because you're less than 50 miles from my geographic location.
No, we
The
can
rest
hear
of
you
the-
now. It was just your
these guys are
video that
doomed.
was roboting.
Yeah, it was the video, I think.
Okay, please proceed, Hefe.
You'd be all right. Yeah, so we got that break. Go grab your little pump drink. We'll get you, and then we'll kick off with Master Yang, who I was talking to the other night, is super fucking stoked on this this whole Aavegotchi thing, and he'll have his own details to reveal. But I know he has relationships with a lot of well-known artists, and he's already commissioned them to do like one-on-one work. So it'll be interesting to see what he has to say, and specifically he's going to touch on grassroots art communities, because he has a lot of exposure to rare pepes, and he's been around them for a while. So I think there's a lot that we can get from his experience, and it should be hype. And so that should be about 30 minutes. I don't think it'll be longer than that. He told me he chugged 2 Red Bulls before the thing, so he's going to be jacked. That'll be good.
Just drop this here in the chat for the ticket bid block. See what you'll think on the copy. I think that's pretty straightforward.
I think you should throw some emojis in there just to get people's
Yeah,
attention.
maybe you should bullet point with emojis.
Yeah, just to get people's attention.
And it will look different because it's going to deploy in that panel. But yeah, I'll throw some stuff in there.
There you go. All good.
Oh,
Thank you,
and
sir.
speaking of emojis, you guys had a really good idea that I think we should touch on, and I think that's gonna be break number 2, so we'll get to that. So yeah, after Master Yang, there's Nyan Kong's keynote, number 3, And so we'll be talking about his design choices in the Gotchiverse, how he thinks of his art style, his experience, any visions, challenges, that sort of thing. I think every time we've had a conversation with Nyan Kong, I've never had a plan, and it always has just been a natural, really nice conversation. And he always just ends up going like giga brain on us. So I haven't really planned out this discussion too much, but I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So yeah. After that, we got our break. So the second break, I thought this was interesting. I didn't even know you guys were talking about this, but this could be cool. Filling up our emoji slots with submissions. If you got some cool
Nice.
submissions, yeah,
I
we
have a
definitely
little
want to
thing
get
we
the
can
word out.
do. I actually have something. I was thinking I can drop my music video for that break too, because it's about 7 or 8 minutes. So that would cover
Yeah,
most of the break while we're, you know,
perfect.
cool. And then that way the music video will be separate from the later playlist that's going to be all the music. So far, we got FaZe, myself, and Supreme Pablo. If anybody else is going to get into the music playlist, send me some music so I can get it on the playlist.
No Future is also gonna be.
He's going to do the
I know
live,
you're-
yeah.
He's gonna do some live
Okay.
performance. A live performance there.
Why don't we let the
Hey,
live performance open it? Like,
We
when the
could.
party ends, let you take it, you know?
That kind of makes sense because you could like MC into the actual set, and then he
Exactly.
could take zombie could take it from there. You can open it up with your little like whatever you want to do, really. If you want to do one or two tracks, you want to do one hit wonder, or you have something else you wrote, whatever you want to do. And then we can segue into like the other stuff.
Yeah, I mean that could work. The only thing I worry about is how Discord's going to handle me playing music on this end, and like if you can hear me if the music's playing through this end.
Well, oh, yeah, you're right. Well,
Let me try
we'll
something.
just
Let me
see
try
how it
something real
goes.
quick.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it now.
We'll just put
If it
some
works
music
now,
on
it
real quick
works
and see what
tomorrow, right?
Let's test it out.
My computer's going to blow up. I'm like opening.
We want to get on the stage real quick and just dry run it on the stage proper? Because we won't have all these video streams going. We're not going to have all this other load.
Well, that's why I'm
Well,
saying
I don't think
if
that'll
it
be the
works
issue.
here,
It's
it'll
more
work
my
there.
sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be more if, like the sound. My mic is picking up the sound well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me pick something to play. Okay, can you hear this?
Yeah.
Does that come in clean,
It's not bad.
or is it like skippy?
Like 85.
Okay.
Pretty clean.
Let me see something. If I freestyle make it up, can you hear the stuff? Wondering if it's enough. Maybe my audio setup needs to be snuffed. Kill that shit before I go off when I'm freestyling on Friday nights with GMI on calls. Yeah, we fly as fucking kites because we be high like that. Can you hear that?
It sounds good to me. I just asked my live stream to please give me an answer if that sounds good. So hopefully somebody will respond.
Yeah, because it's just the mic on this computer picking it up, so it's trying to pick up me and the music. So it's like, where on my stream it'll be clean because it's going through a mic and the music.
I think you're going to be fine because I think the music, your biggest problem, I think, when you cut out has something to do with volume and voice activity. But with that music going, it's not going to cut out on you.
Okay.
I'm wondering, does it make sense to like switch over to a push to talk and then just lay a book on the damn space bar or something while you're trying to actually do that part?
I think I have push to talk enabled. Or not push to talk. I think I have it so that there's no noise like shit going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that'll be the problem. The music will have to be coming in ambiently into Discord, where through the stream it'll just be going straight through.
I think it'll be fine. And if it doesn't sound good, then I can always get that piece of audio from your feed. If you send me that, I can just pop that over in the edit. So at least the edit will sound good.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I mean, what I'll do is I wasn't gonna stream because I wanted people to go to the GMI channel and watch it there. But I can always record on my end so that you get the good sound on this
Even
end.
better. Yeah, yeah. That'll be good.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
The future, do you have any issues with the Sunday Gotchi space, or will that be happening kind of as regularly scheduled?
No, should be regularly scheduled.
Cool. The end of that program is the end of the time frame for submissions for this auction.
Okay, so like to let people know, yo, you got to jump in and if you're gonna
Definitely.
jump in the auction, this is the time. Okay, so somebody remind me on Sunday because blam.
Yeah, we'll be there.
And Cosmic Spaghetti will only be there for 24 hours. I'm going to drop it tomorrow at half an hour before the community call starts. And then it's going to end on Sunday, half an hour before the DAO call starts.
Before the community call, we will be able to get it off lens there.
Yeah, I figured anybody on the team that wants to go mint it should be able to get it before we start because we're gonna be all business for a little while there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is I better go get my my NFT before all that.
Yep.
Or collect, right? It's a collect on lens.
Yep. It'll be a lens collect. We're gonna go with 42.069 Matic. It's gonna be unlimited mint for 24 hours, and then that's it. No more.
Dang. Yeah, I gotta get that. So that's kind of the performance there we just touched on.
Someone that's not on the admin team, do me a favor. There's a channel now in the Discord at the very, very, very top of the whole server, Art Summit Bidder. Someone just open a ticket there and just shoot me something real quick. I just want to check for visibility and make sure only a few of us are seeing it. It's not public.
I also want to welcome. I see Nine Kong is actually here with us. Welcome. We're just doing our little dry run of the summit agenda for tomorrow.
Welcome. Did they tell you we were talking about you on the live stream?
Yeah, no, we're pretty excited for your conversation, for your presentation that we're gonna have tomorrow. So it will be a pretty casual conversation, but I also said every time we have a conversation with you, it always turns into a big brain discussion. So I'm looking forward to that. And that will be keynote kind of number 3. Yeah, perfect. You'll be set up for that. You'll be living on the edge.
Oh man, that's a
You'll be
gamble.
living on the edge.
All right.
And so yeah.
Wait,
So
what chat are we in?
what's that?
What's the chat that we're in?
I know, man. These guys are so schizophrenic, man. There's stuff getting dropped in the GMI calls, but the chat that they're referring to right now is the Ghost, the embedded chat.
Sounds of the Ghost. Yes, it's the in stream chat. I think it's or whatever.
It looks
it's
pretty
what's popping
cool
up
on the
at the
live
top.
stream, yeah. I kind of like this for our syncopators. It's totally different than the community call. It's got a different format. Looks cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't know this was there. This is pretty cool.
So yeah, just moving through the schedule there. We did touch on the performance, but after Nine Kong's done, after we're done speaking there, we'll do a 5 to 10 minute break. We can introduce the emoji competition / submissions, and then right after that, we'll get into the artist intros. And so I've got a few artists on board, including Zbot. I know Roxiano. You said you're down to be a part of our discussion. I know Bin Laden's going to be there as well. maybe ZombieShepherd. It's going to be fairly open to other peeps that want to come up there and be part of the discussion. I know we're limited in stage size up to 10, so
I think you
we
can
might have to manage that a little.
I think you can get at least 12 because this morning for the
Okay.
Bankless community call, we had a dozen people on stage. So
Oh, sick. Okay. So yeah, if we can get 12 people up there, that's awesome. We can get. I'm sure that there's about that many people I can think of who'd be down to do a 3 to 5 minute intro. What they're talking about in terms of their art, their projects. They should be able to. I guess they won't be able to screen share, but they could share whatever media they want in like the chat. So that should work out okay.
anybody that
It should be
drops
pretty.
a link that they want to be shared live, I'm gonna stream it. Like that was what I did for
Okay.
the Guild Summit. So like when WagMe dropped the DTF slideshow or whatever he had, I was doing that live.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So then, so it's gonna be roughly 5 minutes per intro. We're thinking, but if we don't have that many artists up there, we have a handful. I'm willing to give them a little bit more time and really, have more of a conversation. But we'll reach out to people that are in the audience and try and bring up as many different kinds of individuals up on stage as we can. We have like a base. We have like a base group that's agreed to be up there, but not limited to that group. So be interesting to see who ends up coming up and who comes out of the woodwork being like, yo, like I'm a Gotchi gang member and I have like this crazy art project that you guys don't even know about. That'd be good to see. So might be some surprises.
Permission's bad on that Art Summit Bidder channel, so if anyone was looking to help me out on that request, I apologize. So now it should be publicly visible to everyone, no roles needed. So if someone would please just check that. Can you see the Art Summit Bidder at the top of the Discord channel in the GMI server? And can you click the ticket and open a ticket? Looks like someone just did it, so I think we're in good shape. We'll just make
Well,
sure
that
it
was
wasn't
me. I didn't
perfect.
click
Well
a
done,
ticket,
thank you.
but yeah.
Do it. Did all y'all, everyone do it, just so make sure everything's looking like it should.
Yep. Ticket 32.
Do a test run.
And now we're all hacked.
Mycelium just drained us.
Yeah, or we're gonna get a new like announcement from a mod that's like, Coder Dan, check out this new airdrop for GMI.
By the way, of all the people, man, that Zico, that it just kind of made my day.
Yeah, I was surprised if out of anybody it would be him. Like, cause he's active in the Discord all the time. I think he'd be really careful.
I'm not surprised at all. It was just a matter of time. I did ask Dan though if whether or not moderators were required to have 2FA, and they do. And so it was actually a really scary exploit. Someone like directly imported his Discord token credentials and cloned his ass.
Yeah, because I'm a mod to open the amphitheater, and I have 2FA on.
Yeah, perfect, good. I asked him what could anyone have done to not have had this potentially happen to them, and he just said don't scan QR codes anymore. Like the only time to scan a QR code is directly for the login to Discord PC version, but other than that, just don't scan QR codes.
That is literally the only time I use a QR, and I still get paranoid on my own computer. I'm like, with my own phone on my own computer, I'm like, oh, I don't like doing this.
Yeah,
I downloaded a lot of like free shit back in the day, so I feel like my comeuppance from the digital like crimes I've committed for I guess like taking people's music and shit will like hit me one day.
Oh man, don't tell me the books are gonna balance. I don't need to hear that.
LimeWire, man. Does anyone remember that? That was
that's not even that early. That was like 3rd gen.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure there's stuff before then too.
Smoke and I were talking last night, and this is just relevant for some of us that are still this dirty. If you have not done a good job of revoking all of your token approvals that are out there, polygonscan.com, revoke all your token approvals. I checked the other night and I had 785 active approvals out.
Jeez. Dang. I just went through mine. It cost me about $10. I have to say my wallets were pretty hygienic. I was surprised with all the protocols I have mingled with. It was actually not that bad. Nothing that was like ominous. That didn't look, you know.
I just
Hey,
picked
I'm
up
back
two
over.
new
I'm
ledgers
back
today.
over 20. Oh, well done. Which ones? Just the cheapos, the little backups.
I got a Nano S, the ice, the clear. I had to go with that early
Ooh.
2000s clear tech, you know.
Oh, that one's dope. You can
No,
see
I got
the
one for
internal.
myself and I got one for Gerline. You know, she's not really Web3 savvy. And I was like, well, now that you're getting started, you're going to start with a ledger. You're not even going to start dirty.
Yep. Go with the fundamentals.
It really is. Like, I don't like. I just literally transitioned. But like, it's a simple setup. It's there's no reason not to do it.
Yeah, I've got one of the older Nano S's, but I had to get one of these ones with the new. I mean, the old one can only put 3 apps on it, and the new one can put like 100 or some shit.
Yeah, and then I think it also like supports for NFTs are there, where I think older versions didn't have them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like debating if I should move my Solana stuff or just leave it because it's worthless anyway.
All right, should we finish this up? We got our artist intros. They'll go through, do that. I got my round table. I want to do a little round table at the end, depending on who's still up there. And I have 5 questions, thoughtful questions that, if people are up to answering, it'd be good to get some more insights from people on what they think about these things. And so, I hope that can run 30 minutes. But, if no one's really engaging with that stuff, it might only be 10 minutes. It might only be a short discussion. So that's up for grabs there. I'll do that at the end of the artist intros. And then shortly after that, we do our summit summary in the closing, right? So I'm going to drop my intro. One of my first lens collects for tomorrow is going to be my intro video for Hefe's crypto portal.
Yeah, buddy.
Awesome.
And I don't know if you guys have seen this intro video yet, but I'll definitely show you here. Thrax did all the work for it, and then FaZe did the audio track for it. Where is it? But I'll be dropping that as a lens collect. Maybe something really cheap like 2matic or something. Just for people to collect over 24 hours, and it'll be a one-time thing.
Hell yeah.
Video. Yeah. Okay. Here, I dropped it.
Is there a portal for GMI tomorrow? Is there a portal?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, I think so, right? We're going to have another party portal. 2 in a row.
Can I play this without ruining everything?
It's just play it over my stream.
That sounds good, though.
Yeah.
Nice. I love it.
That is dope. Oh,
Yeah,
FaZe.
They killed it, man. I was so impressed, and grateful to have Gotchi gang like that are willing to do that for me, do that work. And shout out to them. But I want to do that as a collect and have that available just for people to pick up. It is 36 megabytes, but I think you guys said that was okay, so
Oh yeah, that
shouldn't be too hard to get that up there.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You'll make your money back.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That should be good. And so I'll plug that, and then anything else you guys want to plug, we can definitely put that in there. I think one of the other things was the DDAO Morales hackathon. Are any of you guys fluent on this topic? I don't know too much about the Morales hackathon.
I'm sure
Hardcore
Hardcore will be there to
definitely
let
will.
us know.
Yeah. So immersively, I've learned as much as I can from him. Honestly, he did have a really great idea. I think maybe some of y'all saw it. He threw it up in the GMI channel earlier about that, talking specifically about some of these artists in this summit should participate in the hackathon itself. He specifically was talking about someone like Aavegotchi and writing up a little bit of code that he can give it he can give this program a primary asset, and then it can diversify with GAN type work and do artificially spawned derivatives. And they will apparently have their minds blown by this, where it's very common for us over here at this stage.
Oh, well, dang, that's really cool.
That's awesome.
It's like sometimes these ideas that people may just not have exposure to and just hasn't really shown itself out there. So that's a really good idea. I like that. Conclusion, farewell. Another reminder, probably near the end there, for the silent auction, and so we can wrap up. Well, maybe not wrap up, but we'll summarize the bid submissions at that point, and we'll also let people know that that will carry through till Sunday's Gotchi Space, where we can wrap that up officially. So yeah, that's gonna be that, and then we kick off with the performance. And so I think I'll let everyone know at the very beginning to hold off on any like flexing. Like people might want to drop their artwork throughout the summit, and I want people to go ahead.
Well, just like you're thinking too, I almost want to give those people more of an opportunity to get their shit in before things wrap up. Like instead of just dropping it in the channel and like you're saying, just flexing it out, then they should probably DM one of us and say, "Can I get my shit in the auction real quick?"
Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Because we're gonna. Go ahead.
If I want to include low kinship, which I have already minted on Polygon, I think I still have spare versions of that. Could I include that if I send the link?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Do you have like extra of those NFTs that you made?
I think I do.
Okay.
Because I airdropped them to 27 people, but I think I made extras. I don't remember.
It would just be a little weird to like remint it. You know what I mean? Because I think OpenSea might actually recognize it as like a V2.
I don't think we need to remint it. No, he'll be like a category 2. He'll refer to it, and then people can reach out to him specifically if they want to snag one from him, and it could be just a him and them thing.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I think. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's 100 total. I forgot I mentioned 100 of them.
Sick. Okay, so you have plenty then to send out there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool. Yeah, no, that'll be awesome. I have a piece. I think I want to put that up there too. If we're doing a silent thing, then maybe I might mint like 5, and then just put one up for a silent, and then give some out to friends and hold one. I think I want it to be this thing that like nobody can have except for like 2 people.
Well, let me ask, because like I said, I have 100 of them, but only 27 have been given out. Could I enter like 5 of them into the silent auction? Still keep it limited because the others are just to give away eventually.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
too.
I don't think that's a problem.
Like 5 and the top 5 bidders win.
Yeah, absolutely. We just don't have to mint it. Is the only real difference there.
Yeah, I just have to ship it to them once we know who the winners are.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, so I guess I'll message ZombieShepherd offline or after this, or Hefe. Who should I be hitting up?
So, lucky you, I have a low kinship, so I already have it. So let me just get it uploaded to the proper location so we can indicate to it.
Okay, cool. Dope.
There you go.
Cool. All right. And then we got our performance, right? So anything that people want to flex, any work that they want to show off, if they don't want to sell it, even if they do want to sell it, we can make sure it's being displayed there if they're not putting it up there already. But if anyone has any memes, I've already put it out there to the meme lords. If they have anything that they want to share, that's definitely a good place to put it. I know Smarty's done like dozens of memes, so I'm hoping he gets a few in there. That'd be
like you
cool.
were saying, Hefe, like you're right. Once the music starts, though, that's when people got to be ready to flex hard because we're still gonna have the live stream going, and that's what we're gonna be watching is people just going ham in the chat. We're gonna be listening to jams and going crazy in the chat.
And then also the third aspect there also is we're gonna be on the GMI parcel, right? And
yeah.
I don't know if Pixelcraft has forecasted Alchemica showers, but I'm anticipating there might be something like that. So, I mean, it'd be kind of cool if we're all jamming out and people are flexing their Aavegotchi artwork and NFTs in the chat, along with like cool memes and gifs and stuff. And then we have also simultaneously running around collecting Alchemica. And
that's true. I'll be streaming the Gotchiverse too, so that'll actually be going the whole day. I'm actually ill prepared, but I work good on the fly, so I'll figure it out.
That makes two of us this time for sure.
We always
The
wait that
Gotchiverse will be
long.
part of the stream the whole time. We'll have the chat most of the time. You know, probably when we're like doing certain things, I'll take the whole screen just to show, like, you know, during certain keynotes and things, I might take the whole screen for that. But other than that, we'll have a very interactive stream.
No, and that's good. Dynamic streams are engaging, so you know, I think it'll be good. And so then we'll let that go for as long as it goes. You know, I think we do have about how much would you say? Maybe 45 minutes worth of content, 45 minutes to an hour in terms of like music.
I know FaZe gave me 20 minutes. I'm not sure what Pablo's giving me. I could probably do 15, 20 minutes. What are you doing?
Yeah,
in
I think
future?
Pablo said about 15, 20.
Yeah, I mean, if
I'm gonna
everybody
look at
fills
my
it up, I'm just gonna
email.
put a little bit of my stuff. I'm not gonna like keep us there for hours.
Yeah. Okay.
I could probably give. There's like I'm trying to think the audio track. Low Kinship. There's Mark for Death. I apologize, whatever that's called. There was one that we did for the One Hit Wonder. There's another one where it was about where I was dissing Liquidators. I have all these files. I'll find them now and send them to you ASAP. MP3 is fine, right?
Yep. I'll send you my
Yeah, it
email.
should
You
be
can
like
just
3 or
send it
4.
in a drive or whatever.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, so you probably have another solid 15 to 20 minutes there with that.
Well, a
think-
lot of these tracks are only like a minute and a half, so it's
Okay.
like maybe 5 to 7
Well,
minutes. I get
like
it.
I
just
said,
wanna-
you'll open the
Yeah.
live portion of it, and then I'll go straight into your playlist after the live, whatever you do live. Then we'll, you know, go through that. We'll just hit everybody's playlist.
Yeah, dope. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that'll be really fun, really entertaining, and that'll be a good way to wrap up the whole kind of artist summit. Do we need to? I guess after that, it's kind of like you go when you want to, right? You leave when you want to, because we would have done the closing already, right?
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
okay.
There shouldn't need to be like another closeout after that. Yeah, it'll just play itself out, and we'll just. Well, someone's gonna have to just because it's gonna be done, right? We're gonna run it till that showcase reel is done, and so then what? Do we just kill the stream, or is someone gonna say goodnight?
Yeah, we'll say goodnight, but anything
Yeah, we'll say
important will
goodnight.
have already been said. We might repeat
Yeah.
ourselves a bit, but we're not going to have any, like, I don't know. I don't think we'll have any last minute alpha, but who knows how we roll, you know?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm good with that. See Humble Beggar in the house. See y'all there. Welcome. We're just we're going through the itinerary for the artist summit tomorrow, so just
Awesome.
wrapping up with that now. But if you have any insights, man, regarding the summit tomorrow, please share. We're definitely open to that.
Okay.
Zombie Shepherd, can the playlist be videos or is it only audio?
I can do videos. It should be fine. It uses VLC, so it should work with anything that I put in a playlist.
Okay, cool. I'll send some MP4s.
I'll test it tonight, though.
Very
Good,
cool.
good stuff, guys. Hefe, it's mostly to your comfort, you know. As long as you're feeling comfortable with the agenda and the itinerary, you're the main speaking role, and you're gonna kind of be the master of ceremonies, moving us through the agenda actively. And so, as long as you're feeling cozy and comfortable, we're in good shape.
Oh, I feel way cozier with this than I did with the Guild Summit agenda, which also turned out great. So I have no qualms about this. I think it's gonna be great.
Dope, guys. Dope. We got the ticket panel up. I think we're done there. It's looking good. It's routing correctly. ZFi is working on the database right now, and this will be the collected source where all the auction pieces are.
Awesome. That's gonna be so cool.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
once we're off of this call, I'm still going to be working on things. So if anybody needs me for anything like Z-Fi while you're working on stuff, and I'll probably send you some things over because like Contact gave me a slide. I'll send that to you.
I should also mention we've reached out to a whole bunch of artists that have taken notice in the summit and Aavegotchi in general that are, they're artists professionally, but they haven't really got into Aavegotchi. So they're keeping an eye on what Aavegotchi is doing, and I'm sure with the fake gotchis now being released that they're at the very least curious about what we're doing over here. And I know, once they're here in GMI's server, it'll be awesome.
Let me share something with you guys too, real quick. I mentioned I got approached by like maybe 2 artists that are artists in their own rights outside of the Aavegotchi art influence, and so this guy sent me. He's a physical painter and just painted 2 of these pieces. I'm dropping them here in Sounds of the Ghost. Because I don't think we're minting them, but I think he was comfortable with us just like sharing and showcasing his stuff and kind of mentioning him. Those should, but Jesus Christ, they're huge. Okay, they should be here in a little while. We'll see how my internet wants to behave. They're on their way. Keep your eyes peeled.
And sorry, what is this that you're plugging here? Or is it artist?
Yeah, so because I would have been comfortable if, say, 40% of what we were showcasing tomorrow wasn't Aavegotchi related. That's fine. Like, that's cool if people got stuff to share or whatnot is kind of how I'm approaching it. But the large majority of stuff that's been turned in is indeed Aavegotchi ecosystem, so no real transformation for us. But there was at least 1 or 2 artists that did reach out to say, hey, it's not Aavegotchi stuff, but, like, what about this? And I think I like their stuff. So just kind of showing an example of that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll be good. Some unchained artists, bringing them on chain. That's all I got, fellas and ladies. That's all I got for tonight. Ran through this. I'm comfy. I'm excited. I'm really stoked. Everything is lining up so perfectly, and we have some great speakers. So, yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a great day.
Oh,
yeah, I'm really excited about it as well.
It's a big deal for artists in our community. Finally getting the recognition that they deserve. So.
Hey, Neon Kong, appreciate that, man. Yeah, good feelings. I feel the same way about this group, man. These guys got it figured out.
Yeah, I share that sentiment also.
Feeling good.
Does anyone have anything else for tonight? I know we'll all kind of be around in some sense. I'm probably going to work on some of my questionnaires and stuff for tomorrow, but
yeah, I think we can split the huddle and go async. I'm gonna hop on a call with Z-Fi and I'll get this database banged out and we'll link up with whoever we need to individually. If anyone needs anything from any of us, just reach out independently.
I do have a quick question about the database. Are we doing is everything essentially going to be there in some capacity, or is it only for the auction and sale art?
We'll probably need to do 2 for you because I already have the other stuff aggregated in a Google Sheet. So if I could share that Google Sheet with you and you could live link off the back end if that's useful, or we can put it into a Notion. If that's useful enough for you, then we can do that.
Are you just talking about the the Google Photos, or is there something else that?
No, yeah, okay. We got a Google Sheet, an Excel spreadsheet right now. It's got the lens links and the OpenSea links for any pre-minted assets that are being discussed or indicated. Whereas like with Lokinship, I'll screen rip that and take a screenshot and put that in the auction house database because that's going to be available via auction. So anything that's not in the auction we'll keep in the sheet, and I'll give that to you, and you'll have an index of all the other stuff to point to, and you can live link to it and say, here it is on OpenSea, here it is on Lens, here it is, here it is, here it is. Yep. Whereas the auction house is going to just be a place to go see things that you can bid on during this open auction period.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That will help me to be able to set up quick links to be able to just drop a link in and show whoever's speaking's art at that moment.
what is your most active of your 10 freaking emails? Which one might you see?
F. Anthony Shepherd.
You got her.
Fuck that guy.
All right.
Well, yeah, appreciate everybody coming tonight. Thanks for the dry run prep. This is good. That was still an hour call. Still lots of work, man. We're never bored, guys. Rather be busy than bored, though.
Hell yeah.
All right,
So,
I'm splitting. I'm gonna go get with Z, and we're gonna knock this out. And we're gonna have a good day tomorrow, guys.
Cool. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
take
make
it
some
out.
playlists and test it out. Hell yeah.
Hell
I sent you
yeah.
the music.
Hell yeah.
Twitter.
I got it.
Perfect. Thanks.
All right. See
All
y'all
right, break a
soon.
leg. Break a leg tomorrow. Break a leg tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right.
Bye, everybody.
everybody.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.